Hey, what is going on, guys? Brandon Abondo here, and today we are back. We are working on multiple cars today, I think. So anyways, you guys remember the fuse that was bad on the FRS? We got a new one of those in the mail. It only took like 2 weeks to get here, which is a little longer than I was hoping, but we already know it runs, drives, everything like that, so we have time to install that whenever we want. I finally got the paperwork for it as well, so we can finally get this thing registered. The problem is all the DMVs are closed as of right now. Oh, 1 second. But as of right now, all the DMVs are closed in Minnesota, at least from what I'm aware of. I don't want to look that way because I'm probably out of shadow. But anyways, all the DMVs are closed in Minnesota right now just due to, all the coronavirus and shutdown and all that stuff. So right now, this can't actually get registered until Monday. I think they're reopening everything. But we're going to work on the RX-7 again. We're going to try and get this thing running. When we were dealing with the turbo in the last episode, I think it was, the last video, sorry, not episode, we were dealing with this stud right here that is just being an absolute headache, and I think I'm just going to cut it off and drill it, install a new one, whole new one, and call it good, because I do want to drive that car. The only thing aside from that I don't really want to deal with is the fact that this thing here, which I think is I'm not entirely sure what that is. It actuates something inside the actual manifold, and I'm not sure if that's for like a twin scroll or something, but the line for it actually was rusted out, so I just cut it off the rest of the way. I could put a new line on that, but I think I'm just going to leave it and hope that it doesn't have anything to do with the actual turbo, but yeah, I'm not entirely sure how that works. I could probably take this off or take this apart, pull out any valves that are in there, just have it open all the time. But again, I don't really want to mess with anything with that because it might need a new tune after that, which would kind of suck. So I don't know. We're probably just going to slap back on. If it works, it works. Kind of risky, but we'll just send it. Anyways, also, if you guys didn't notice, we are on a GoPro this time instead of a normal camera, just a wider angle, I guess. But I just want to see how this works out, and I just covered the mic, so you guys probably didn't hear anything. We're on a GoPro now, so it's got a wider lens. I think I'm going to try this out. If you guys like it, if I like it, I think I'm going to keep recording with GoPros, but if I don't, I'm going to go back to an SLR, just get a wider lens. I'm not entirely sure yet. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and work on this, get it all caught up, ready to go, and maybe get that car running today. Maybe. I don't think I have the intercooler pipe for it, but we could try. So we're going to attempt to cut it with this, I forget what these are called, angle grinders, or, well, it's not really an angle grinder, but it's a grinder. So anyways, we're going to try to cut off this stud right here and then drill it out. And I'm hoping that this cuts flush enough that it won't have any leaks, because I really don't want to buy a new gasket. But I do have some gasket maker if I need to put it on there. But let's hope we don't get any exhaust leaks off of this, and I'm going to cut it off and try to re-drill it. So as you guys can see, we cut this pretty much flush. We did dig pretty deep there. I don't think it's going to be an issue, but we'll see what happens. But this is cut pretty flat now, so we're going to go ahead and drill it out and retap it. And then we do have new studs that we can put in there, which are right here. So we don't have to go too deep. We only need these the smaller side to go through. And I'm hoping that it's in enough length to peek out. I think it looks about the same size. But yeah, we'll go ahead and put these in. Yep. God damn it.
Yeah, that never works.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Brandon Bondo here, and today we are working on the FRS again. And today, I think we're going to be pretty much done with it. Done with the whole repair side of the car. As you guys can see, I got my plates finally. EJM. If only this thing had an EJ in it, that'd be amazing. But we'll get custom plates in a little while. I plan on getting actual custom plates for it, but for the time being, we're just going to go with what they gave us, because we just wanted to get the title, we wanted to get it registered and everything, and it was actually surprisingly easy. We got there and they just immediately gave it to us, no questions asked, which is pretty incredible because there was no title for this car when we got it. So it was just, we went there with the sheet and they said, yep, go ahead, and here's your new title, here's your new plates. That's $270, and that was it. So today we are going to be putting the car back together and getting it ready to go on the road so we can take it out. So first things first, I already did some stuff and I forgot to grab the camera, but I grabbed some silicone. We went ahead and siliconed all of this crease right here so that no water gets in. I mean, so no water gets, there's a giant hole in the side, but it's fine. We got a new bumper here for the rear. We'll want to unpackage that, put that in the rear. It should be pretty simple, straightforward there. But then up in the front, instead of buying a new bumper, my dad actually decided to repair this one. So what he did was he actually took, funny enough, he didn't even cut these up. If you guys can see there, he took paper clips and he melted the entire bumper back together, and he put paper clips in there for strength. So he went ahead and repaired this entire front bumper. It was completely smashed, by the way, if you guys didn't see it before. But this thing was completely smashed. Like right here was the line for where it was smashed, and then if you come up here, this entire line up here was completely destroyed. As you guys can see, he still needs some body filler there. But we're gonna go ahead and slap it on this way, and we'll bond the rest of it later. But the bumper itself is actually but it looked like it was in way worse condition than it actually was, apparently, because my dad was completely able to repair this, and he did it within like a night. I should have had him record it. I know. I should have had him record it and show you guys how to do it, but he did a crazy good job on this. It looks amazing, and once he gets it sanded down and bonded and everything, it's gonna be mint. So anyways, my job right now is I'm going to go ahead and throw that turn signal harness back in. I ordered a new one, but it's not here yet. I gotta go pick it up from Toyota in like 2 days or something, so Saturday, if they're even open. So I'm gonna get that turn signal harness, and then we're gonna go ahead and throw the bumpers on, and we'll call it good after that. So once we get that turn signal in, we get all the bumpers in, we're gonna take it out for a drive. Probably put that airbag back in as well, but we're gonna take it out for a drive, get rid of all the gas. So we got the front bumper on, and from this angle it actually looks like really good. It looks like it's on there like perfectly, but the more you come this way, the more you can kind of see how it's actually overlapping, and that if you come up here, the weather strip's sticking out. So that's not correct at all, and the light right here is hanging off. But for the most part, it looks a lot better. It's it at least has the bumper on it. As for the rear bumper, we did not put the mirror on. We need to put the mirror on at some point, but the rear bumper is actually like perfect, as you guys can see. Looks really good, actually. It lined up almost perfectly. Just needed a little bit of love to get on there. But aside from that, airbag is in as well. Entire inside looks good, and yeah. So car's pretty much put back together. It's at its final form, if you want to call it that, for as far as repairs. And next comes the actual body work and all the other fun stuff that goes into this car. I think there is a little bit of a tweak up in this fender here, but it lines up okay. We need a new headlight as well. So there's a few little parts that we still need. We'll get those parts and get them in, and once we get all that stuff in, we'll put it on. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna take this for a cruise, and I'll take you guys along with that. And yeah, we'll just enjoy the car for a little bit and have a little bit of fun with it. Start it right up.
One truck coming, he's a mile away.
So I didn't record anything on the cruise, but we'll go on Saturday for another cruise. But yeah, it looks okay. I mean, it needs some front end work, and the rear needs to be tucked a little bit better. But aside from that, the car ran really well. It had no issues mechanically. Its coilovers, all that stuff felt fine. Felt really good, and it performs really well. Handles really well. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Just wanted to go ahead and get this video out of me getting out on the road for the first time, actually driving it and just knowing what the car can do and all that stuff. Anyways, we'll have a future video probably on Saturday of an actual cruise. I'm gonna get all the GoPros set up and ready for that, and then we'll take this out on that. I'm gonna go ahead and order up some new body panels, try and get this thing looking nice, because it is very blatant in person. It doesn't look that bad on camera, but in person it's very blatant that it was very half-assed. But we'll go ahead and get it done, get it right, make it look nice, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out. I'm out. See ya.
I seen a lot of shit I shouldn't have, but never forgot it though. Brothers on the corner selling crack like it was nada though. Walk inside my kitchen, baking soda all up on the floor. Police banging on the door while gripping the 44. I was just a youngin', but this type of shit I seen before. Y'all see a white boy, but my daddy a Negro. Half-breed motherfucker, grip the mic and heat flow. I just wanna spread love, they want me to bleed slow. I just wanna keep the peace.